like, you have any idea? 17? Oh, he's on that.
Can I touch you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're so pretty. Are these your dancing shoes? Yeah, but you already saw this.
Yeah.
But I ironed it.
still look
I
nice.
ironed it so it's without all the wrinkles.
Who gives this woman to be wed?
Mother and I.
Do you, Joshua, take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife, to love and respect her, honor and cherish her in health and in sickness, in prosperity and in adversity, and leaving all others, keep yourself only unto her, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Rachel, in like manner, solemnly agree to receive this man as your lawfully wedded husband, to love and respect him, to live with him in all faith and tenderness, in health and in sickness, in prosperity and in adversity, when things are good and when things are bad? Leaving all others, keep yourself only unto him, so long as you both shall live.
Yes, I do.
Do you have rings?
We do.
This ring I give to you
This ring I give to you
in token and pledge
in token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
Rachel, now place the ring on his finger and repeat after me to him. This ring I give to you
This ring I give to you
in token and pledge
in token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
You've agreed to enter the marriage relationship. You've now given and received rings in token of your faith. I now, by the authority that's been given to me as a minister of the gospel, pronounce that Joshua and Rachel are husband and wife according to the ordinance of God and the law of this state of Tennessee. You may kiss your bride. Yeah! It is my honor and privilege to present unto you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Joshua Darty.
Please welcome for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Josh and Rachel Daughtry.
I wanted to talk a little bit about who my sister is and share some of our childhood. Rachel is the most loving, passionate person I know. She is confident, determined, and fitting a teacher. I learned a lot from Rachel. How to wrestle street style, how to deflect boys from giving you their number with the simple phrase, "Why do you need it?" And how to make the perfect snow angel with no footprints. How to be a spy how to be a spy. All you need is a good pair of sleuthing socks and binoculars. To relax your arm when someone, her, pinches you so it won't hurt later. She showed me how to be a good sister and friend. Many nights she spent reading to me, waking me up so I'd listen to the story and picking up right where I drifted off to sleep so I didn't miss anything. I love you, Sissy. I'm very, very grateful that you guys found each other, and very grateful for you, Josh. And I just see Rachel just blooming and so confident and kind and excited. And I'm just really excited for you guys, and I love you both. So that's all.
So, to conclude, thank you, Josh and Rachel, very much for inviting us. And on behalf of my family, my wife Georgia, and my daughter Molly, who is the flower girl in the wedding, we really appreciate it. We love you, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
But we must all remember that marriage is not an easy task. It is a vow that you make with the person you love most in this world. There will be highs and lows, days when running errands are dreadful, and nights when sleep stays hidden away by anxieties. But there will be winters that you spend the weekend in bed together because it's too cold to get out, and springs that bring allergies so horrendous that your partner is a sneezy mess, yet you will still kiss them. At the end of every season and every day, you are with the person that makes you happiest. I am so thankful to be a part of this young couple's lives. I look forward to watching them grow as a couple, today with their marriage, and the future with how their love grows for one another. I wish them the best as they begin their slow journey of love from this life to the everlasting life. Thank you very much.
I met Josh on the very first day of school, which is pretty fitting because for me, being friends with Josh has been an educational experience. He's taught me a lot of things over the years. Our first year, he taught me basic calculus, which was really handy. But when I think about the most important things that Josh taught me, I think about how he taught me a deep and abiding love of diagrams. You can see how excited he is. You may know that Josh loves diagrams. When he was, over the years, anytime we've had any discussion that was mathematical or confusing, or stupid, after a while we would get fed up with trying to describe what we're doing with our hands. And we would drop down and clap and say, diagram time. So I thought the only way to commemorate the happiest day of Josh's life was with a diagram about how happy Josh is. So this is a graph of Josh's happiness over time. Hold it up higher. There it is. This is when I met Josh. We'll assume that this is his base level of happiness. This is when Josh learned that he could make his own beer. This is when Josh started to date Rachel. This is today. It goes off the graph. I don't have high enough numbers. But the break that I had come up with I thought was really clever. I put tape across the door frame. That's not the clever part. The clever part is that I opened his door halfway up, and then I put tape between the door frame and the door also. So that after he discovered the first tape, he would run into the tape. And it would hit him in the face. The way the trap was set up, the only safe way to get out of the room was to get down on hands and knees and crawl out of the room. And that is how Rachel found me as she came up the stairs. On hands and knees, half inside of her boyfriend's room. This is suspicious. So obviously, she asked me what I was doing. I explained the prank to her. And she said, I'll tell you if it's funny. And got down on her hands and knees and crawled into the room. With Rachel now on my side. I went down the stairs and I waited for Josh to get home. A while later, he comes home. So I tell him that Rachel, his new love, is upstairs in his room waiting for him. Heedless, he runs up the stairs. He sees the first piece of tape, which is expected. And then he sees Rachel and doesn't even think to look for the second piece of tape. So, I didn't see what happened, but from downstairs, I didn't hear three things. Josh's gurgled scream as he ran into the tape, which was placed right at neck height. The thud of the door as it hit him in the head, bonk. And Rachel's cackle as she watches this unfold. That's when I knew that Rachel was the one for Josh. But, jokes aside, I do want to say, seriously, I love both of you. You're two of my oldest and best friends, and I feel so lucky that I've got to watch your love bloom for the last almost 3 years. I hope that you have a very happy life, and I hope that I get to be there to see it.